Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Jefferson Township Reach and Teach campus tour. I'm Jameson Reed.
And I'm Sam Orlando, and we have an awesome arrangement of segments laid out for you guys today. But before we get into it, we figured we'd let you guys get to know our school on a more personal level.
I've heard many rumors spreading through these halls, and I'm dying to get a taste if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, all right. It's getting really hot in here. So without further ado, let's get into our first segment. I hope you're ready to spill the tea.
Welcome to Spill the Tea, where we address rumors about our high school.
Did you hear the new Spanish teacher, Laura?
No, what is it?
All the Spanish teachers go to Diaz's room and have a dance party.
Oh my gosh. Look at them.
Finally, the day is over. I am ready to cut a rug.
I'm getting the music ready.
Thank goodness, dance party.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
See, I told you guys.
No way!
The Spanish teachers have a secret dance party?
Nah, you gotta be lying, girl.
It's true.
I think the coast is clear.
Don't forget, next Tuesday, same time.
No, what is it? So after school in Barbados class, all the English teachers drink together and talk about their books. Look at them.
Tea time, gentlemen?
Did someone say tea time?
Let's get this started.
I've found the most skibbity book to discuss.
Well, didn't you find the main character had insane riz?
Mr. Von Nessen, you are delulu. The main character is anything but Riz. He's mid at best, perhaps even beta. I feel this novel is devoid of a true Rizla.
What's the matter with the two of you?
My good sir, they are alpha sigmas, no cap.
Perhaps they were fiending for a true Rizla. Zesty.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Nothing!
See, I told you.
I knew students were into gossip, but I didn't know the Spanish teachers would break it down like that.
Yeah, and the English teachers? I fear they're sinking into the brain rot. This generation really is just losing brain cells.
Yeah, but they're English teachers. They'll swim.
Did you just purposely spoil our next segment?
Yeah, I did. Because our next segment is Sink or Swim.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. My name's Sam, the viewer extraordinaire, doer of all things. Today on our segment of Sink or Swim, we're going to be going out into the school parking lot and reviewing cars with students, basing them whether or not they are a sink or a swim. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Did I forget to mention my pal Duma? He'll explain the rest of the segment.
Hey guys, my name is Anthony Duma, and today, as Sam mentioned, we're going to be doing Sink or Swim.
The first car we're going to be looking at is actually my car, a 2018 Toyota Avalon. I personally think my car's a swim, but I'm a little biased, so I'm going to get Anthony's opinion.
Yeah man, looking at the car, it looks nice black color to it, big fan of it. Everything looks nice, sleek, looking like a quick car. I gotta agree with you man, I gotta give it a swim. Next up, got our friend Jameson's car. It is a 2003 Honda Pilot, white color, boxy car, big car, carry everything around. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, stores a lot of luggage, it's a reliable car, it's an old car, but I think it's on its way out, so I'm personally going to have to give it a sink.
Not gonna lie, yeah, I see the rusting, gonna have to give it a sink as well. Sorry, J-Mo. Next car, we got our friend Christian's car, a early 2000s Chevy pickup truck. He's done a lot to it, and I gotta say, it's a pretty cool looking truck in my opinion.
As a handyman, I think this truck fits Christian very well. Always moving stuff around, always on making a project or making something, so I think it fits him well, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to give it a swim.
I agree with you, nice car, I love it, giving it a swim as well.
The next car we're gonna be looking at is a Toyota Corolla SE. It is our classmate Lorenzo's car, and no bias, I'm a huge fan of this car. The sleek gray design and the overall Interior is very nice. Obviously, you can't see that, but I really like it. And a sporty car. I really like it. It's fast. I'm gonna have to give it a swim.
Anything about it, overall just a nice car. I'm gonna have to give it a swim as well. Next car, my buddy Tyler's car. It is a 2014 Scion FRS. Quick car, has an exhaust on there. Great car in my opinion. Gonna have to give it a swim.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this car, but just from the look of it, I like the unique blue color. And everything Anthony said really adds up to a swim for me.
All right, guys, and for our final car, it's going to be my own car. Just bought it this summer, 2021 Kia Forte GT. For me, it's obviously a swim, but I'm biased, so I'm going to hand it over to Sam here.
Yeah, brand new model. I don't have many complaints about this car. It's fast, it's loud, and it's a swim for me as well. So I think it's safe to say that this was a very successful review today. You know, some good cars, some bad cars, some cars I'd be happy to never see again. Regardless though, thank you for watching our segment of Sink or Swim. See you next time.
Hey Sam,
What's up, JMO?
that last segment, there was a guy who looked a lot like you.
I'll tell you, when I was reviewing the footage, that guy did look pretty familiar. I gotta say, that was one attractive looking fella. If I was a girl, I'd rank him at the top of my list.
All this talk about ranking reminds me of our next segment.
All right, well, guess we're right into it. Put your ranking pants on. Let's get ready to rank.
Ranker!
Here in Ranker, we're going to be ranking the top 10 most controversial celebrities. Number 10 being the least, and number 10 being the most controversial.
Yes. First person on the list is Beyonce.
Yeah, she got some pretty good music. I really like her music. I got some stuff of hers in my playlist, actually. But, you know, the stuff that's coming out now with, was it P. Diddy and Jay-Z?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd say number 4.
Yeah, I probably put her down at number 4 for the ranking.
All right, we're going to give her a number 4. Wait, I forgot to do what? I forgot to name. Oh. Thank you, Beyonce. Number 9.
Next person on the list for you to discuss, Mr. Beast.
Oh, Mr. Beast. I don't know. He gives away a lot of money. I'd say he'd be pretty low on the list.
He has done some controversial stuff that...
See, the whole question really is: do you think he fakes his videos? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say no. Maybe on some videos, but I probably put him like 7 on the rank list. I'd say
that's a solid ranking. We're gonna go with number 7.
Third person onto the list, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, King of Pop. What's your opinion?
He has done some controversial stuff. They weren't proven true, so they could be false.
He's always really been nice to his fans. So what do you think you would put him at? Okay, based on all the facts, I'd say we put Michael Jackson at an 8.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, an 8.
We're gonna lock Michael Jackson in at an 8.
What the? Here's the hammer. Katy Perry.
That's my night. Man, I love Katy Perry.
He's awesome. Absolutely awesome.
I think in number 10, I don't know, she's not very controversial. She's pretty awesome.
Number 10.
Katy Perry, number 10.
Amber Heard. They try to like make it offense that her dog stepped on a bee and stuff.
I'd say 5 is a good rank for her.
Say 5 as well. Yeah.
Amber Heard, number 5.
So next up is Dan Schneider.
Not much good about him.
Yeah.
I mean, he made some good shows, but he's a pretty bad person. Dan Schneider, we're gonna put at number 3.
Donald Trump.
I'll let you take this one, Frank. What do you think of him?
I mean, I think he's pretty great. I think he's awesome.
You think he's pretty great?
Yeah, I think he's awesome, honestly. So what? The guy is like pretty awesome though.
So what?
He's awesome.
He's the first criminal president ever, and you're just like, that's my guy.
Dude, he's awesome. I don't know.
He's
why.
awesome.
I don't know why
he's
you're
a felon.
so worked up
It's
about
a criminal.
this.
He's a criminal. Why are you so
Really?
Yeah, really.
Many unbearable hours later.
We'll be right back. You saw the controversy he caused. I think he has to go number 1. One and only P. Diddy.
I feel like there's not really much of a discussion here, right? So,
Yeah.
number 2.
Marilyn Manson.
So I'd say he's 4.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, he's 4.
We're gonna put Marilyn Manson number 4.
You chose for the 6th most controversial person, Richard Nixon.
I mean, compared to like other guys, what we got? Do we think that this is an accurate list?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
You think that's an accurate list?
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us on the Banker in this adventure with these two goofballs. And me, of course, me. I do all the work. We'll see you never again. This is our only thing.
Right.
Bye.
All this anchoring stuff has really got me hungry and tired, Sam.
I think you'll survive, J-Mo. Besides, I heard they're cooking up something good for our last segment.
Oh, yeah!
Holy moly. Safe to say he's pretty hangry.
Yeah. Well, it's also safe to say that these coaches and these students are ready to cook up some amazing food.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's get ready for our 4th and final segment, Cooking with Coach.
All right, today we have our Cooking with Coach cooking challenge. So each team is going to have 40 minutes to make chocolate chip cookies or a cookie of their choice. And the surprise twist is that no one gets to see ingredients or recipes. And Nicole, start the timer.
We have 3 kitchens, 3 teams.
Yup.
On your marks, you have 40 minutes, and it starts now.
Alright.
Talk to your partner.
Tiger, what do you think this is? I'm gonna say flour.
That's my kitchen. You stick at your own stuff.
Ooh, this winner. We swap ours. No. I'm thinking once we make it, kind of taste test a little bit, and if it doesn't taste right, when we fix it up.
What do we have going on?
Right? That's how this is it. Time to shine.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this cup and then 3 corners. I have to say it's weird cooking and not your kitchen. Yeah. So okay, so we're going to put the dry ingredients together first. So if you want
I need Spam.
Oh, you guys are looking good over here. Oh, wait.
What? Oh,
this is looking good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
These are bonus cookies. These are mystery, like the mystery pack.
What's that one?
Oh my gosh, that actually looks.
I know, a nice glass of milk.
Oh yeah.
The variety.
One coconut. These are the same as those.
Right, they each get 2.
Some milk would go nice right now, I'm telling you.
They don't have it though.
Bakers! You have 5! 4.
Go, Gracie, go! Bring it, please! Bring it, Gracie!
Hands off! Hands off!
What did you be set?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I like the taste of this one better.
It had more body to it.
I was looking for that one.
This
too.
one?
I got it.
Still nice.
Oh, it's really chocolatey in there.
It's almost like a different style of chocolate chip though, so it's not like your standard.
Nope.
It's more like we're judging a plain slice versus a Sicilian here.
Show them the bottom.
Presentation looks very good, very chocolatey.
Drum roll.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
These are actually both.
Oh my god.
At 3, we had Tiger. And all right, audience, the votes are in. Our 2024 Cooking with Coach champions of the world is Grace and Karen.
Oh my gosh. And our 2024 Golden Spoon winner champions are Grace and Miss Canarazzi. Thank you all for helping us out, and thank you guys for watching.